touching Mimi.
Yeah. Although you're touching Mimi.
I'm touching Mimi. Yeah. Wee.
How are you today, sir? Very well, tell me. Run now, hide, run and hide.
Hi, honey. Here is my message to you on Mother's Day, 2022. It was in the orders unsealed at your birth that you were called to be a mother, just as the one who had borne you answered her call to deliver you and raise you up into this world. You watched her, you learned, you grew, you married. Then that magic day when the news came in, uncertain though it sounded, that you were probably pregnant. We turned those holy words over in our mind, but you knew. Of course you were with child. It was in your sacred calling. You could feel it. You could feel him. As your body swelled, so did our excitement. Then, there we were, side by side, in the labor room. The baby we already loved, working his way out into the world, unable to do so without your pain and pushing and laboring. That laboring to be not just a mother, but the best of all has continued ever since. As soon as you bore the fruit of another magical child and embraced them both with your warmth. Our two became what we could not imagine. Not just lovely beings, but the perfect people for which every mother hopes. The exceptional beings every parent wants. Extraordinary, beyond our wildest dreams. But first you nursed them, fed them your heart and your spirit and all your time, so that they grew and strengthened and one day began that repeated process of leaving. Each time they began a new departure, their journey was lit by their mother, by you. Your light guided our little boy off to nursery school. And there he began the growth that led him to the top of his classes to come. Your light was there as our little girl rose in the summer sun and walked for the first time, learned to run faster than anyone else in the state of her birth, and matched her brother at the top of her class. Both performed with brilliance and integrity of the kind you had nurtured. Each time either of them worried, you were nearby to comfort. Each time each one went to bed, you were there to share story after story, from Goodnight Moon to Huck Finn to those always riveting Kenosha stories. And every day you gave them the gift of your soft presence and the warmth of your goodnight kiss. Yes, we thought those early days would last forever. We were wrong about that, and most of our worries about each of them have, thank God, been unrealized. Whatever happens down the road of our unknowing, you can always know that no one could have mothered them better than have you. Honey, you gave them the greatest gifts. Your love, your understanding, your tolerance, your gentle urging, your unwavering belief in them, your love, your love, your love. One way we know they received those gifts is that they use them every day. They carry with them now not just garlands of victory, but the far more important blessing of being lights in this world, of being good people.
Such a nice
I
hug.
do a hug to Mimi.
Yeah.
And we'll put this.
We have been lucky 5 more times with each grandchild. The decisions of our children have defined their choice of partners and guided them to love like their mother has loved them. This is the great gift of your lifetime. The orders unsealed have been lived and have led to jubilation, joy, inevitable heartbreaks. A million happy moments have fallen like stars into our laps. Always, our children carry the quiet knowing that you, their mother, led the way with your profound love. You decorated their early path with flowers, books, toys, warm meals, clean clothes, neat rooms, and showed them how to treat others by how you treated them. They thrived on your dear attention, bloomed with your great compassion. And thus received the presence of your motherhood. Thank you for all of that. Thank you, honey, for being the being that I always hoped I would have as a wife. Someone who could love her husband no matter what. Someone who could bear and mother our children even better than my mother or yours. These are crowning triumphs. You can celebrate them on a day made for not just any mother, but for the best one, you.